Welcome back to Automation Arc, the channel where machines meet lifestyle and travel takes a whole new shape. Today, we're talking about something truly out of the box literally. Imagine a vehicle that isn't quite a motorcycle, not quite a car, and definitely not your average RV. It's the RV camper Tricycle, and it's possibly the most compact, quirky, and practical adventure vehicle you've never heard of. Over the next few thousand words, we're going to take a deep dive into everything this odd but brilliant little machine has to offer. Whether you're a weekend adventurer, a digital nomad, or just someone who loves cool, practical innovations, stick around because this could very well change how you think about road travel. So, what exactly is an RV camper Tricycle? Picture this, a three-wheeled vehicle that combines the mobility of a motorcycle, the comfort of a micro-camper, and the functionality of a tiny home, all wrapped up in one incredibly efficient and eco-friendly package. It's designed for solo travelers or couples who want freedom, simplicity, and the thrill of the open road without the bulk and hassle of a full-sized RV. The whole concept revolves around minimalism and mobility. Unlike traditional RVs that require significant parking space, complicated licenses, or expensive maintenance, the camper Trike thrives in being small, agile, and easy to manage. Its footprint is no larger than a mid-sized motorcycle with a trailer, but the ingenuity inside makes it feel like a tiny studio apartment on wheels. From the outside, most RV camper Tricycles look like something out of a sci-fi movie. They're sleek, futuristic, and purpose-built. A single front wheel leads the way while two rear wheels provide balance and support the camper shell. The body is often a blend of lightweight aluminum or composite materials, molded into aerodynamic shapes that reduce drag and boost efficiency. Most of these Trikes feature unique paint jobs or panel textures that make them stand out on the road. Think matte finishes, bold accents, and solar panels built right into the roof. The lighting is usually all LED, not just for aesthetics but for energy efficiency too. You'll also find small but clever details like extendable mirrors, reinforced bumpers, modular racks for extra gear, and retractable steps for easier access to the cabin. But the real magic starts when you step inside the rear cabin. The interior of a camper Trike is where engineering meets cozy living. Don't expect the spaciousness of a Class A motorhome, but be prepared to be surprised by how much functionality can be packed into such a small space. Most designs follow a similar philosophy: everything must have more than one purpose. A bench seat folds out into a bed. Storage compartments are built under the floor or into the walls. A small table can be unfolded for eating, working, or planning your next route. On one side, you might find a compact kitchenette with a single burner stove, a tiny sink with a foot pump faucet, and a collapsible countertop for food prep. Water comes from a 5 to 10 liter tank, and gray water is stored in a detachable container that's easy to empty at any designated dump station. Ventilation is handled by a small roof vent or side windows, and higher-end models even include a skylight for extra light during the day and a view of the stars at night. Insulation varies depending on the manufacturer, but most include thermal padding to help manage temperatures during cold nights or hot afternoons. LED lights keep the space illuminated without draining power, and outlets or USB ports are included for charging devices or running small appliances. All of this runs on a power system that often includes a lithium-ion battery connected to rooftop solar panels. This off-grid capability makes the Trike perfect for camping in remote areas or boondocking without the need for noisy generators or frequent fuel stops. And if you're wondering about the bathroom situation, well, there are creative solutions for that too. Some Trike campers include a portable toilet hidden under a panel or bench. Others rely on an external privacy tent that can be set up next to the Trike. It's not luxury, but it's practical and hygienic. Many owners also carry a portable shower system that runs off a water bag or battery-powered pump, giving them the ability to rinse off after a long ride or day outdoors. Let's talk about performance. What's it like to actually drive or ride one of these things? The Trike is typically powered by a small displacement gas engine, often in the 150cc to 300cc range. This gives it enough power to cruise at urban and rural road speeds, but it's not meant for highways or steep mountain passes. Top speeds usually sit around 60 to 70 kilometers per hour, which is perfect for exploring scenic routes or getting from one small town to another. For those going green, electric variants are becoming more common. These electric trikes usually have a range of 80 to 120 kilometers on a single charge, depending on the battery size and terrain. They're quiet, smooth, and even cheaper to run, although charging infrastructure can be a concern if you're venturing into remote regions. Suspension systems vary by model. Entry-level trikes might have a basic spring or coil setup, while premium builds include hydraulic shocks or even independent rear suspension for better ride quality. The braking system is generally solid, with disc brakes on all three wheels providing strong and reliable stopping power, even when the camper section is fully loaded. Weight distribution is another consideration. Thanks to the dual rear wheels and low center of gravity, the trike remains stable even when parked on uneven ground or during sharp turns at low speeds. Handling feels more like a small car than a motorcycle, which is great for newcomers or those not used to riding on two wheels. Fuel efficiency is one of the trike's standout benefits. While a full-size RV might struggle to get 8 or 10 km/h, the trike can easily manage 30 to 40 km/h on a good day. That's a game changer for long-term travelers or those on a budget. Electric versions, as mentioned earlier, can be recharged using solar panels or regular outlets, and the cost of operation drops to just a few cents per kilometer. Maintenance is another area where the trike shines. Fewer moving parts mean fewer things to go wrong. Parts are often compatible with standard motorcycles or scooters, and basic upkeep like oil changes, tire replacements, and brake servicing can be done by almost any local mechanic. Now, let's talk about who this is for. The RV camper trike is not a one-size-fits-all solution, but it has a very specific audience that it serves incredibly well. Solo travelers, van life enthusiasts who want to downsize, retirees looking for low-cost adventure, and even remote workers who crave mobility. All of these groups can find value in what the trike offers. It's perfect for national park hopping, backroad exploration, or just casual camping without the overhead of a van or trailer. Some users even take them across countries, mapping out routes that avoid highways and instead focus on the scenic, slow, and serene. Of course, there are limitations. The small size means you have to be comfortable living minimally. You won't be bringing 5 suitcases or setting up a full outdoor kitchen. You'll need to pack light, be organized, and adjust your expectations about comfort and space. Weather can also be a challenge. While insulated, the trike cabin isn't as protective as a full metal van or RV, so you'll feel more of the outside world whether it's cold nights or hot afternoons. Also, if you're traveling as a couple, you'll need to be very compatible or very patient, because space is at an absolute premium. Despite these challenges, the RV camper trike continues to grow in popularity, especially in countries where compact living and motorcycle culture already have a strong foothold. There are online communities sharing mods, upgrades, and travel routes. Some people add bike racks, extra solar panels, even mini projectors for watching movies inside the camper. It's become more than just a vehicle, it is a movement. A declaration that adventure doesn't have to be big, expensive, or complicated. It just has to be meaningful and mobile. If you're someone who values independence, simplicity, and the ability to pick up and go without much planning, then this vehicle might be exactly what you need. It's affordable, usually priced much lower than the cheapest camper vans on the market. It's efficient, both in energy and space. And above all, it's fun. Every ride feels like a journey, every stop becomes a tiny home base, and every road opens up new possibilities. So, whether you're planning to ride into the sunset on a months-long solo expedition or just looking for a new way to spice up your weekend getaways, the RV camper trike is worth your attention. It's not perfect, but it's got character. And in a world full of big, loud, and bloated options, sometimes the best adventures come in the smallest packages. That wraps up our in-depth look at the RV camper Tricycle here on Automation Arc. If you enjoyed this breakdown, let us know in the comments. Have you seen one of these on the road? Would you ride one yourself? Or maybe you already own one and want to share your setup? We'd love to hear about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a ride with us. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and remember, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey.